What should I do if I feel burned out with tracking calories? I still track my food. I just don't put every exact detail on there. I get way too obsessive and quit, which then leads to a regain of what I've lost. I've been doing something similar to the Weight Watchers Simply Filling, but keep feeling like I should be counting calories. Let me tell you what you should be doing. What you should be doing is reading my post. Hold on one second so I can tell you what when it was. It was about calories. I know that. Hold on. It's in the help section. Yes, there we are. Help section under shoulds. And it was, there we go. I shouldn't be tracking everything I eat. I shouldn't be tracking everything I eat to lose weight because there are so many other habits I can tackle first to start my journey. I know I need a calorie deficit to lose weight, but that doesn't mean I have to start out my journey tracking calories. I shouldn't track everything to lose weight because I could be changing many of my lifestyle and eating habits that have brought me to this to having excessive weight on my frame. These habits are a large contributor to me exceeding my calorie goals. I shouldn't be tracking everything I eat to lose weight because that may be an advanced tool that I don't need right now. And it just leads me to feeling frustrated and like I'm failing at this. I shouldn't be tracking everything I eat to lose weight because there are so many habits that will not allow me to hit my calorie target each day. Focusing on these habits and correcting them will make tracking so much more pleasant and create a situation where I could one day hit a calorie goal successfully. I will focus on these habits first and improve them before traveling down the road of tracking all of my food for weight loss. And then I go on to giving you basically a list of 12 things that you could begin to work on that does not require calorie tracking, like getting my binge eating under control, getting my grazing under control, getting my impulse eating under control, learning how to eat out less, learning how to eat more volume of veggies, learning how to weigh or portion my food, getting my emotional eating under control, getting my evening eating under control, only buying highly palatable foods in individual packages or making my own, learn how to plan out my meals over the weekend, removing and eventually eliminating liquid calories, increasing protein to feel more satisfied and leave me eating less over time. I shouldn't track everything I eat to lose weight because that is just a record keeping procedure and occurs after my habits have been executed. If I ever hope to have a calorie deficit, my daily habits that support my current weight will need to change over time. Once I have gotten these habits under control and I have achieved a better body weight, then where I started my journey from, I can evaluate if calorie counting will help me. I shouldn't track everything I eat to lose weight because once I change all of the 12 habits mentioned, I may find only tracking some of what I eat, like protein, fat, and complex carbs, can get me to the next level of my weight loss journey. I will focus on the right tool for where I am now. I can see how far these changes take me before needing to add more into what I'm doing. All right. So hopefully that blog post, I shouldn't be tracking everything I eat to lose weight, will be helpful for you because ultimately we can put the cart before the horse. Your habits support you being the current weight you are, how much you eat out. I just did an interview with one of our lovely moderators, Miss Lauren. She was telling me how she went to live in South Korea. And just by moving to South Korea, she lost weight naturally because she had to walk more. And the food was naturally healthier, more vegetable based. She came back to the United States. Those habit lifestyle behaviors went away. Her weight came back. She never weighed herself. She never tracked a single calorie. This is what I've been trying to tell everybody from day one. Your habits support you being the way you are. Think of calorie counting as being a way to keep track of the checkbook. But if you're overspending and undermaking, your checkbook will never show you being financially ahead. You've got to get your spending down and get your income up. You can balance the checkbook all day long, but you'll still be in the negative if you don't make enough money and you spend more than you make. Make sense? So, all of the behaviors you have, the impulse buying at the grocery store, the writing checks that you can't cash, buying things impulsively online, hitting purchase on Amazon, all those behaviors around money that you have lead your checkbook to be in the negative. Okay, not having any money in there. Okay, You can budget that checkbook. You can sit down every day with a nice spreadsheet. You got your Excel thing going on. You're micromanaging the numbers, but the numbers will never be what you want them to be if the habits of spending do not change. So, if I were to take a human being and say, what is the most important thing this human being can do to lose weight? I would look at their habits. What do they do from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed? What is it that they're doing as far as their food is concerned? What are they doing as far as their movement is concerned? What are they doing as far as their stress management? I would be looking at all of these things and I would be systematically going through and we'd be changing them. And guess what would happen as a natural byproduct? The more of those habits you change, drinking less calories, eating smaller portions, eating out less, eating at home more. All of those things are going to reduce calories over time naturally, which then means when you sit down and meticulously track them, you're going to show you're falling in the range that you probably want to. But all of those behaviors have to change. So whether or not you're tracking, those behaviors still have to change. And that's what I want you to be thinking about when you're thinking about calorie counting. Is it 100% requirement? No. Will it be a very linear way for you to get there? Yeah. Will it probably highlight a lot of the behaviors that habits that you might need to change? Sure. But let's be honest. If I come to your house tonight and I say, what are the things you're doing that are not allowing you to make progress? You could probably rattle off at least five right now. Most people can. They know what they're doing that's sabotaging them. It's a matter of taking that information, making a plan of action, then executing that plan of action. That's what we really need help with. Absolutely, you don't have to count calories. Your behaviors and habits are the thing. And if the simply filling style makes you make better choices and it lets you gravitate towards those foods that would create a calorie deficit and it's easier for you, why not do it? There's nothing wrong with it.